More music, Kiss 101.7, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, you know, we always do special things here. We hit you a little surprise. That's why you should be listening all day and all night. We got live in studio with us. My man Musiq is in the building.
Yeah. What's happening? What's happening?
What's going on, Playboy?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
No, hey, man, everything's good. Now, you got the single out. The new
Yeah.
album's out as of yesterday.
That's definitely. And whoever don't got it, please go get it.
No doubt, man. Let's talk. I'm going to just crash course. Let's get right to it.
All right, let's go.
This single.
Anything. Featuring Swiss Beats. Produced by Jerry Wonder from Platinum Sounds up in New York. It's definitely a little different for people who used to them ballads, but I did that because I always like to shock your system. I don't never want you to get too comfortable where you don't feel like you need to pay attention to what Musiq Soulchild is doing. So, hey, just because I got them ballads don't mean that I can't get you on that floor. So there you go. Anything.
No doubt, and you definitely came with it on that one, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Even when I heard the joint, like, we in the studio, we hear the music all day long, but it's just certain joints that make you move.
Yeah. And plus, summertime is coming up, man. I want people to feel good about life, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to put something in. Baby, you DJs could just, throw it in your playlist, man. You ain't got to slow it down to play Musiq Soulchild. Just keep it up. Go ahead.
No doubt. Now, let's talk about the album in general, man.
Oh,
any features on there,
well,
like
the only feature is
all of that?
No, the only feature right now is Swiss Beats. But I'm working with a whole new unit of people, and that's actually one of the reasons why I got the name of the album, Musiq and the Magic, is that I had to realize what was keeping everything together, you know what I'm saying? Definitely giving credit to where it's due, not taking anything away from all the writers and producers and musicians and everybody that I worked with on the projects. But because I'm working with a whole new unit of people, I had to find out how I can maintain that consistency. What was the common thread through everything, and I had to realize it for myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm the magic behind the music, and I never really owned up to my contribution, you know what I'm saying? And I really had... I was really faced with it at this time, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing I know my people was going to be like, yo, okay, it's dope, but I don't feel like the same way that the other ones came out, so I had to make sure that I maintained everything. When I found out what it was, I was like, oh, I just need to do me. Okay, I get it now.
Word. Now, it's big that you said, you used the phrase, own up to my contributions.
Excuse me 1 second,
okay,
please.
Go ahead.
Please, excuse me 1 second. Hey, Musiq,
Hey,
how
what's
are you?
happening? What's happening?
How
What's
you
happening?
doing?
I'm doing all right.
All right. I thought I'd just come in the studio, say hey.
Okay, hey.
Does he know who?
I have no idea who you are.
Okay. Well, I'm the owner and GM of the station.
Oh.
And I also pick your music.
Oh, wow. Thank you, man. Thank you.
And I'm also playing your current single, too.
Oh, yeah, you playing Yes.
None of those stations like Power Play and The Beat.
Okay.
They ain't got no ears.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you feel me on that?
I appreciate it. Well, man, from me to you.
But let me ask you a question.
Man.
No. That's not why I came in here.
Okay.
But you live in Chile, Philly, right?
No, I actually live in Atlanta now.
You live in Atlanta? When did you move?
I live in the A. Yeah, I moved maybe like 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I still got love for Philly. I still come back every now and again.
It's still chilly there. Anyway, so what are you doing May 22nd?
I'm not entirely sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not entirily sure, but if you hook up with my people and check their calendar, yeah.
No. This is between me and
Nintendo's calendar.
or he and I.
Yeah.
But May 22nd, we're having our annual concert, dude.
Oh, okay. I would love to attend that.
You know what I mean?
I definitely would love to attend that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you know who we got?
Who you got?
We have Mary,
Word.
Miguel.
Word.
We have, help me guys.
Marsha Ambrosius.
Marsha Ambrosia.
Word.
Who else?
Mindless Behavior.
Behavior.
Okay.
Oh, here 8 acts. Okay. It's funny. I hear this all the time. Okay. Donnell Jones. Meek Mills.
Word.
Let's see. Lloyd Banks. I mentioned Miguel. But boy, music.
Well, so far, that's a really cool lineup, man.
Boy, music would sound really good.
I know, right? I know. If I say so myself, like, hey, bro, I would definitely love to make it.
you can host the event.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I love to attend, but I'm already busy. But any contribution I can offer up for that, I definitely would like to be a part of it.
Because
Devin,
I'm
like
a
I
big
said,
fan of yours.
well, thank you.
God.
I mean, obviously, for you to jump on the radio to talk to me, that's what's up.
Look at all the songs that we played for you.
Right.
There. Look, right there. See all that?
Word.
I mean, it goes further up.
Got Buddy, Who Knows for the Night, Merry-Go-Round, Girl Next Door.
Huh?
Wow. Okay, you definitely got all the joints on there.
Kevin is whispering. What's he whispering about? What?
I don't know. Kevin is my he's my my people from the label.
Don't put my guy on the spot. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no.
No, I mean,
No,
I'm
definitely.
being real.
You know, I can't commit to something that I can't commit to, but I'm just letting you know.
I know.
I'm definitely just letting you know. I'm willing to do it. You know, however we can work it out.
But you know what?
Yeah.
It happened. When was it? 2 years ago.
Was
it 2 years ago? You weren't here. 2 years ago. Were you here when Lloyd came in the studio? Yes. And I did the same thing.
Oh, okay.
And he called.
Oh, it's all cool and fine.
He called on his cell phone and goes, "Okay, I'll do it."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
but I would love to do it. But I mean, if you and Kev can work that out, I would love to do it, man.
Yeah. Well, Kevin is like, he's on top of everything.
Okay. Yeah.
When it comes to you as an artist, he's really conscientious about your stuff.
He's definitely been holding
He's
me
really
down.
into it.
Yeah.
And he didn't give me a birthday gift, but it's okay. It's okay. But I just want to say, I left my office,
right.
And I had work and have people drive me nuts today. But I left my office to come out because you are what it's all about.
Thank you, man.
Okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You are what it's all about, and artists like you, we live for.
Okay.
And it's a shame. What I want to talk to you about, and I'm sorry, Rob. Okay.
But
I want to talk
over. Yeah. That's no, do you, man.
No,
do you.
You know what really bugs me out? What I changed on this station is, how do you feel as an artist with the segregation of music?
See, I've personally never been genre specific, but I recognize that that's the way that some people in this business like to categorize or need to help identify with what's going on. Especially when it comes to critiquing things. But I personally have always been viewed myself as a valid contributor to the legacy and the traditions of soul music. I wish that people would start to, I understand labels are what they are and the categories are what they are, but not be so judgmental and so critical and so approach things in such an isolated manner, with so much so that they don't realize that it's all music. It's all music, and it's all designed to entertain you and hopefully make you feel good. Especially that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make music that makes you feel good, music that you can apply to your life. I always say that I make real music for real people, and hopefully real people out there can recognize my real contributions to music.
Because I got up, when was it, a year and a half, 2 years ago?
Yes.
I got up, and it was like 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning, and I heard Bedrock on the radio, on my station, and I went, no.
Oh, no.
Okay. No. Okay. We're going to go back to the way urban contemporary used to be.
Right. And
that's
I like
playing
to
all
keep,
the music.
Hey, I like to keep, I like to represent I like to see myself as that bridge.
Yeah.
Between, what used to go on and what's going on right now, even for the generation coming up who have no concept of it. I like to, whenever they're listening to my music, I like for them to say, I like this music, Soul Child. I like his music. I wonder where he get it from. And then when they start digging, they realize where it comes from.
Like the track you used, Walking on Sunshine?
Yeah.
Do you know how big that was?
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Philly, in New York City.
Yeah.
I mean, I played that back in Kiss in New York.
Right.
And Power 99, and we play it here.
Right.
Huge. It's a no-brainer.
Right. It just feels good, and that's the thing about music. It shouldn't be something that you got to force people to like.
Right.
With my music, like I like to let people let me know what is it about my album that they like, and I'd rather promote that.
Right.
Because that's what and radio people, I like to y'all play whatever y'all want to play. I know y'all have your agenda, and y'all have your playlists, and y'all have your programs.
No. You know what the agenda is?
What's that?
It's got to go back to the way it was.
Right,
Then I'm
right.
going to leave the studio.
Right.
It's got to be the way it was.
Right.
You hire a program director.
Right.
Let him be responsible for his station.
Because that's what you hired him
You
for.
give him 2 or 3 books.
Right.
And if the ratings don't go up, you fire him. And then you replace him. Okay?
Okay.
That's the way it used to be.
Oh, okay.
But the way the conglomerates are today.
Right.
Okay? They got one person for each conglomerate chain.
Right.
And they dictate what each station is going to play.
Oh, wow.
And then if a program director brings a record on the music call and says, I want to play the music record, they're going to turn around and say, are you willing to put your paycheck on it?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully I wasn't responsible for anybody losing their jobs.
No. But thank God for the government, allowing conglomerates to form.
Right.
Because everybody had a right to own his or her own radio station in this country.
Right.
You had a right to own your own radio station.
Oh, okay.
The people, we don't own the license. It's only issued to a company for 7 years at a time.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Okay. Then you get renewed.
Right.
Okay. But right now with the conglomerates, I mean, you and me can never buy. I don't know about you, but I can. I can't go back home to New York and own a station.
Oh.
Who's got $50 million to $100 million of $300-400 million to buy a radio station?
Nobody got no money like that.
I mean, it's all stocks.
Right.
And the conglomerates has ruined. Unfortunately, the conglomerates really ruined the black industry.
Right.
Because they separated themselves. In formats.
Right.
So God,
I think
may he rest in peace. But if Luther Vandross came out with A House Is Not a Home today, it wouldn't be across the board smash.
I think if people would learn to be a little more understanding and be a little more willing to work along with each other, and I think all the greats in any facet of humanity have always championed the concept of unity. So and it applies to pretty much everything, even to radio and music. I think that if people would practice more unity and more support of each other, rather than always trying to champion their own thing and make themselves seem big and bad, when they're not realizing that by you doing that, you're actually compromising the progress of somebody else in the name of you being progressive. Then I think once that concept changes, I think you'll see a whole shift in everything, because there's a lot of people out there who got love for music, not me, but the art of music itself, and then not just artists, people like yourself and people in radio and other different positions in this industry. It's just that, like you said, things are set up a certain way where it's like, get down or get out.
Right. Well, I'll leave you with this. I just want to say, you happen to mention the greats. I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, you are one of the greats.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
You have an incredible library of strong, beautiful records.
Thank you.
Very emotional records.
Right.
And I appreciate the last record that you came out with, the current record that's out right now, because it was a party feel, and it had the old school roots in there of what music used to be.
Right.
Not you music, but music in general. I mean, they were feel-good songs at the time.
Yeah,
and
man.
what you got is a feel-good song.